Hi, it's Tanya and these are 25 bookish facts about me. I usually set my Goodreads goal to 50 books a year. However, so far this year I have read 134 books. I try to read a variety of things, but my favorites are just basic contemporary, mystery, thriller, detective stuff, non-fiction, poetry and lately also historical fiction. My least favorite genres as of now are fantasy, horror and sci-fi, but I would love to try out some books from those genres. I mostly read adult fiction, but I also love YA. I started my first YouTube or BookTube channel in 2015 and I had that for maybe 2.5 years before I quit. Now I have been making videos since July. I have a few tattoos and depending on how you want to define them, at least 3 or 4 of them are book related. I'm not quite sure how many books I own, but I think I have like 200 at the moment. I prefer paperbacks over hardbacks because they are just more comfortable, but I would love to own my favorite books as hardcovers because I feel like they would last longer. I have written one novel and one poetry collection, but I'm not sure if I want to publish anything. I do, however, have a blog where I post random poems both in Finnish and in English, and that's how far I want to go with publishing at the moment. This year I have probably listened to more audiobooks than read actual physical novels. I just really love audiobooks. My bookshelf has been organized the same way for years now, and when I moved in this apartment, it was one of the first things I set up because I could remember where all the books were, so it was really fast. I have never read a whole novel as an ebook. I have read short stories and poems and everything like that, but novels sound a bit too intimidating, especially because I don't have an e-reader. I have never read all the Harry Potter books. I think I have read the first 3 and maybe I'll finish the series someday, but I'm not like a huge Harry Potter fan. I read books both in Finnish and in English. I don't really see myself owning multiple copies of the same book unless they are written in different languages. I always read at least 2 or 3 books at once because I get bored really easily. So I have different genres going on so I can pick whatever fits my mood. I used to only read standalones. I didn't like series for some reason. But in the past few years I've started to dip into series and I actually really enjoy them now. For some reason I can never remember what characters look like and how the author describes them. The author might write that they are blonde and tall and I see them with dark hair and really short. Sometimes I just get really confused because of it. Because I'm like, why are you talking about green eyes and pale skin because I see them with dark skin and brown eyes? I really love libraries, but I haven't been to the library that is closest to me yet. I moved here 1.5 years ago probably, and my closest library is like 5 or 10 minute walk away from me. But I just always go to the big library that is in the city center. When I listen to audiobooks, I always have to have something to do while I listen because I can't concentrate otherwise. I always play silly games on my phone or work on a puzzle or like play solitaire or something. I get most of my books secondhand and I love hunting for books in thrift shops. I have a Bookstagram account, but I always forget to post on there. And last but not least, most of the time I don't remember how books end. For some reason I can never remember how books or movies or series end. I don't know why. But I kinda like that because I like rereading stuff, so it's kinda like a surprise or reading it for the first time because I have no idea what is going on. I hope I counted that right and that was 25 facts about me. I figured this would be a fun video to make because I haven't done like an introduction video or anything like that. So maybe you learned something new about me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Moi moi!